Welcome back to the Forensics Unplugged channel, guys. How you doing? I'm building up my lineup for glass cleaners. You may recognise some of these. This is NV Car Care, Australian brand, not Envy, E-N-V-Y. Envy, November Victor Car Care, is it? Yep. Autoglands Moonshine, Stoners Invisible Glass, Turtle Wax, what's it called? Streak-free Mist Glass Cleaner, Autoglym Fast Glass, Quartz, Imran's May the Schwartz be with you, glass cleaner, Neil Glass H3, the professional, the world's most used professional glass cleaner, come on, Angel Wax Vision, Geon Glass. Do we need to go beyond this? Should we get the Maguire's one in there? Should we get the Auto Finesse one in there, Crystal Glass, which I quite like? I think we probably should. Is there any other iconic ones that need to go in there? I figure I've got kind of like the cheap non-seamy one. I've got a Imran's, I think this is cheap, can't remember. Then we've got the big brand ones, we've got the iconic ones that everyone knows, the newest one with the funny dispenser, the really high quality one, that which I know is very strong, Geon, which will, I've not used, it's topped up. I'll give that a little blast now, but hopefully that's good stuff. I know this is good stuff, used that a few times. I mean, the problem is I'm going to end up saying they're all good stuff. There's got to be a couple of turkeys in here, or has there? So today I've just got a big pile of clean elephant boggy dunny roll. And I just like to sometimes go off camera, and just use the products for a while. Just get a chance to use them. So why have you got the camera on? I don't know. So I'm going to just have a quick look at this one. Stoners Invisible Glass. I've had some of this before, but not for about 10 years. I'm sure they used to sell this in Halfords, but I had to buy this. I'm sure they used to sell it in Halfords, didn't they? Somewhere you could buy it over the counter. So what's the instructions? Money back guarantee. Invisible glass, 100% satisfaction of your money back. Use it all up, fill it up with water, take it back and say, it's like water, this stuff. Don't do that. Jesus. I forget I'm being filmed here. Directions, all right. Use only clean, lint-free cloths that are free of residual detergents or fabric softeners, which can streak, Avoid paper towels, which may contain streaky wetting agents. No, they don't. I know what they mean there, but they don't. Some pros preferred crumpled newspaper. Yeah, that's kind of like the equivalent of what I want to use, The blue roll doesn't have anything in it. Spray thin coating on the glass and wipe it to remove grime. But it's for perfect results, it must be completely dried. Yeah, okay, all right, we get the idea. Just have a go on with this. It's probably the perfect day. 16 degrees, not hot inside, so just missed a bit over here. Probably, got to watch the overspray, haven't you, along with this? So this is quite a wet one, but the more you use, what I'm seeing here is the effects of my glass sealant as well. So now it's thinned the film. Let's just watch that film flash away. Yes, alcohol solvent. Yeah, it's okay. Interesting. Not that flashy. Sometimes you can get that's it, when it starts drying, you've just got a bit on the cloth, then you can sort of gauge it a little bit more when you're wiping over and you see all that little misty trail flashing away quickly. So sometimes you can gauge the strength of them when you've been doing this a while. Yeah, I mean, that stinks of alcohol. I bet this one's strong. Moonshine. That's probably why it's called moonshine. Booze. always do it on the same section of glass. I know it's clean. Yeah. Flashes a lot quicker, this one. As soon as you get faster flashing, it's higher alcohol for me. Definitely. The difference in alcohol, the smell, and this vape's a lot quicker. This is kind of wetter. Interesting. Let's go on with this one. Really lovely trigger, the Vela trigger on this. Decent enough little bottle. Just got to get that trigger right, or else it's going to come out a bit too rapid. But then if you over tighten that trigger, you're going to get like the mushroom cloud nuclear explosion effect of it going everywhere and getting all over, atomising all over your door cards and stuff. This is wetter. This is similar to the Stoners. Yeah, it's definitely, the alcohol content on this is less. I mean, it might be using other things. It's my first observation. These two are kind of similar. They're obviously not the same, but this one stinks of booze and flashes a lot quicker. This one, Reg absolutely went nuts over this one. He went nuts. I mean, the trigger is phenomenal. It is absolutely, the trigger is phenomenal. I'll give it that. This has no, this virtually doesn't smell of alcohol. So they're, I mean, maybe they're using something different. No, it is alcohol, but it has no alcohol smell at all. It smells just like a mild, sort of fresh smell, you know. It's really good, this one. But how good is it? It is really good. It is really good when it starts to flash. But it's expensive. See where I've cleaned. It's just a really good one. That's on the inside. Let me lift up that. So how have they got rid of the smell? How have they done that? To make it zero smell. This one, I know he's going to have like a musky smell. What's going on here? Oh, I can't. What's going on with these things? How the hell am I really dumb here, guys? Oh, you've probably got to push it down a bit. That's where it says press, John. Sorry. There we go. Just, yeah, it's got, recognise the old musky smell. Don't know if that's scented to change how it smells, but I remember that smell. I remember it well. Sorry. This is decent, but I don't use it. I don't know why. I tell you, I do know why, because I use panel wipe to clean my glass. As I've said many times. Just try this a couple of times. Go around the edge. Work it in. Yeah, the flash on this is really good. It's not mega quick though. If I was using the moonshine, that'll have gone by now. It's just starting to go now. It's not bad stuff, this. It's been in circulation for like a long time, so you know it's going to work. But it's just, how good is it? Yeah, so you see that sort of haze there. It's just a slow vape on it. It will go though. Yeah, it's starting to go now. Yeah, another little dry wipe. So you do get that solvent haze with it. Well, that you'd think, well, that's streaky. Well, no, it just hasn't vaped out yet. When it starts to go, it will disappear. But some people will end up chasing their tails, going back over it with the wet cloth and then putting more haze down and thinking, oh, this is really streaky. When if you just leave it, it'll eventually go, you know. So it's going, but you see what I mean? Like if I go back over, it's putting fresh material down. So that can give the impression of being a little bit streaky. I'm just thinking out loud as well. I can't be asked to climb in the car. Let's put this back over here. What I'm probably going to be doing with this one, just to make it more interesting, I'm thinking of possibly inviting a few patrons around and just saying, bring your car, you know, get it clean, but get the glass, wash your car, but then bring it over, and then we'll just clean the glass, you know. And I'm just going to leave you to it. You can use paper towels, or you can bring your own cloths, or you can use some waffles that I've got or whatever, and then just tell me what your top 3 favourite are. Because it gets a bit hard for them to rank. We could just rank them all. And then do that with, you know, how many people? I don't know, 5 to 10 people over different days. Do that myself and rank them. And then do one lab style test, I think, on the dirt simulator to test their potency. And apart from that, we'll compare prices and just do it that way. That might be the best way to come up with a good, fair test. So let's have a look at Imran's May the Schwartz be with you. Let's just have a sniff. Yeah, that stinks of alcohol. That reeks of alcohol, that does. So, are there, this is a question, are there low odour versions of this alcohol solvent? Or are they just using other options? It's that turtle wax one, really smells good. It's the only one that doesn't have any alcohol, honk, but is alcohol based, I think. So this, see, I'm putting it on too wet there. It's more than enough. Let's just capture some of that. Let's hit the edges. Let's just work it up and down. Should have a bit more tissue, really, shouldn't I? So I put quite a lot on there. Now it's flashing, though. It's flashing pretty quickly. See that? It's going to disappear. There it goes. Yeah, not bad. Let's just get that's totally wet now. Let's just get a little dry one. it's working. Yeah. You could definitely use this. If this is really cheap, then that's going to be quite a good proposition. That just looks to me like a very simple alcohol heavy product that flashes off and does a good job. Yeah, reeks. Nearly as much as the moonshine, not quite as much. The moonshine's the real alcohol stinker. Right, let's take these three. Just take this nil glass one. Atomizes a little bit too much, that does. In some ways it's nice, but let's just hit up the edge. It's quite a wet one. Yeah, you need to use less than I'm using as well, by the way. If you want to see if I put loads on, if it really takes ages to flash. This is good. It's really nice, actually. Flashed quickly, and I can feel that bite coming back. That's good. Yeah. It smells similar to the Autoglym one. Oh, I know what that is. It's the ethanol. It's the bloody ethanol. That's what that musky smell is. Yeah. Right, let's try this Angel Wax one. This has got this, I mean, I just hate these triggers. They're probably up, because you don't want a lot, that's the argument, but I just don't like these triggers. You know, one squirt, so it's using less product, which might help you, but that doesn't give it, that doesn't help, put it that way. It's going to cost it more than it's going to gain it. This is good though. Yeah, I can really feel the bite. Really feel the bite with this one. It really gets into the glass. That's a really nice one, that is. I remember that was one of my favourite cleaning ones, that Vision. That's a really good one. It stinks. Someone said it stinks of cat piss. It's ammonia, I think, unless they've played around with the formula. And it is ammonia. Not quite as toxic as I remember it. I remember it literally gagging on it. Not like that. The first time when I did the Angel Wax brand review and I'd used it, it's like, whoa, it's good stuff. But I didn't mind the fact it was so toxic. But then when I went back to it, I got sick of the toxicity of it. And that's why I don't use it, because it's just, oh, it gets in your throat. It's really not pleasant. It really isn't. But it's a very good glass cleaner. So that's going to be interesting. Gyeon, I've used this one before. Or maybe I did when I did the brand review, I can't remember. It's seen too many winters. Oh, turn it on. There we go. Okay. Just test, spin it around, make sure there's not. Oh, okay, right. So the sprayer is a bit hard to atomise with this sprayer, but you know, hard to really fine atomise. It's hurling it out. So I've got quite a lot of liquid there, which is going to affect it. Oh, I wanted to get a sniff of it as well. Let's just create the film. This has got the limonene. That's nice. I think that's really nice. Yeah. It's so nice when it, if they've got a limonene fragrance, then it's very clever. But that smells just like limonene to me. I have to go SDS stalking. Yeah, nice. That's like a bit like Prep, Gion Prep. You know, there's probably some similarities to these, to panel wipes. Yeah, that could be a good one. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. So that's just me messing around. We'll do inside another day. Do inside another day, and we'll do it all properly another day. Just gives me a little flavour. I'm just noticing a few things. I'm noticing the potent ones. That's definitely potent. That's definitely potent. That's got a lot of, oh, sorry. The Imran's one's got quite a lot of alcohol in it. That seems to have a bit more ethanol. That has a bit more ethanol in it. That is on a very pleasant consumer one with no smell, but it flashes lovely and it's got the best spray trigger. These two are still unknown. They're a bit wetter. The alcohol smell is a lot lower. They work though. It'd be very difficult, this test. Very difficult. Yeah. Interesting. Let me know what your favourite glass cleaner is and why. Let me know what you think should also be in this test. And we might put it in there. We can go up to 10, 11. We've got 9 there, if they're worth putting in. Yeah, if there's any other icons. Just trying to think. Okay, guys. That's all from the Forensics Unplugged today. Very informal, which is how it should be on this channel. Have a look at my shelving over there. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Zoom that in. That's worth a little close-up. How good does that look? Just looks incredible. Someone was saying about LED lights. I'm going to read your post. Maybe I might put in some LED strips in front of it. Because imagine in the afternoon when the sun's setting, you can turn the lights off and I'm filming and I've got like a green glow coming up from the shelves. That would look really, really cool. Okie dokie. Bye for now.